Okay, this Kia is 5 years old, has 35,000 miles on it. Yes, but when I change it, all I do is drain the radiator and refill it. Kia says every 10 years or 120 or 50,000 miles, some ridiculous high amount. And in 2 or 3 years, I'll do it again. We just changed the oil in this. There's the cover underneath. Has about 200 little 10mm bolts holding it in. I'm going to stay with Zerex, but if you didn't do that, I would definitely go back with OEM Kia, but I would keep it 50-50. All you're doing if you buy concentrate is making things more complicated in your life. Now you got to go find some distilled water to put in with it. Zerex by Valvoline, a 50-50 pre-diluted antifreeze, 50-50 premix, whatever you want to call it. You're keeping things simple. And you're staying with a good high quality product also. The radiator filler neck is here, and we're straight down in here. Make sure you can see it. It's only hand tight. I can actually loosen with just my thumb and index finger. Starting to back it out now. And also, guys, what you want to do, you want to get it warm. I went ahead and warmed it up. Actually got it hot and changed oil in it. Let's go underneath and see if it's draining. Oh, it looks like it's hitting 2 different places, but that's okay. We just let her drain good. I do appreciate Kia making it easy to drain and refill the radiator, but you do have to remove that bottom cover. And seriously, there's like 17 or 18 10mm bolts holding it on. But in its defense, it does keep everything nice and clean underneath the engine bay. The main purpose you want it at least warm when you do it is that there are going to be small particles, and they're going to not be in suspension if it's a cold. They will have settled out. So the idea of always getting your car warm, it's the same principle with changing oil. Any kind of debris, any kind of scale, that, now keep in mind, this coolant has been in there from the time the engine was brand new and when it left the factory. Anything in that block and in that radiator, it's going to be small stuff, but it's going to be carried through the whole time the water pump's running and churning and carrying everything through its cooling route, through the radiator and through the engine block, through the head, through the hoses. So the idea of warming your engine, what's going on is that you're going to go ahead and get anything small and loose like that, you're going to get it in suspension of the coolant, and now we're draining it out. There's not going to be any big stuff in there. I went ahead and drained this in my oil pan, and it does have one of them anti-splash foam pads in it. It should be about 1 gallon, but we're going to find out. She has quit draining. We're going to turn that clockwise and tighten it up. You only go hand tight. I never do this in a hurry. It's too easy to make a huge mess. You're introducing 1 gallon of all fresh coolant that it has all the good additives, the anti-corrosive additives, anti-corrosion inhibitors, and all that good stuff. I got rid of 1 gallon of 5-year-old stuff and going back with 1 gallon of fresh. You can't beat that. And if you are uncomfortable with just 1 gallon, probably another gallon in the block, go ahead and drive it 500 or 1,000 miles and do it again. This stuff is cheap, guys. You're doing it yourself. You're not paying a dealer hundreds of dollars to do it, and they're going to do the same thing, if that. Almost 1 gallon. And I did a 2020 Kia Sorento too, and it was about the same way. It left just a little bit. Okay guys, the deal is on the reservoir is that this Kia was really low last year. You never want to let that reservoir get so low where it will actually pull air and mix it in with your coolant. You don't want to do that. Even though this stuff is very forgiving, it's nothing like the old first generation of Dexcool, which destroyed thousands of engines because when air hit it, if air ever got sucked into the system, it would turn to a sludge around the thermostat area and the top of the radiator. This was down here, so I just put this in. Now, this is a good clean reservoir, and I know that's clean, just added. But after you drive it a few cycles of getting hot, expanding, and cooling down overnight, and as it cools down, it draws from this reservoir. After about the 3rd, 4th, or 5th time, it's going to seek its level where you know the block and the radiator is full, all little air pockets have got coolant in them, and now you can touch this off wherever you want it. You want to keep it on the low level when it's cold. You don't want it to get above the full level when it's hot. And we're actually in between the levels. But that could change, like I say, because we just drained the radiator and refilled it. This is 2020, and the 2020 Kia Soul, it had the green coolant also. And if you have any doubts, go to the dealership and just buy you 1 gallon of good, genuine OEM Kia 50/50. Hey, thanks for watching. Drive safe out there, and have a good one.